So in the sprint 2018.11, we've been working on our main areas. One of them is the search, and we implemented an improvements for search scope calculation dependent on the selected elements. Also, we were working in the module debug area. One thing that we've changed compared to the previous functionality is how we handle the breakpoints. Is it a type level or instance level breakpoint? So Alex will demo it later today. We also improved navigation when double clicking on the breakpoints, introduced various usability improvements for trace editor, events view, and breakpoint presentations. And now we also fix some issues with the highlighting of state symbols on state and structure diagrams during animation. Also, we've been working on their build improvements. So we improved support for CDT coding. It's a new implementation that Yelena of Maytent will demo today. Also, we fixed the code generator to correctly generate the code for the templates and polymorphic functions. We also now support incremental builds when you only change the build settings in the transformation configuration files for the model compiler. So it previously worked for the classic builder, and now it works for the model compiler. We fixed some issues with the console output for external library transformation configurations. Now it prints the correct information for their build command and the build folder. And inclusions for source and header files are now not generated if corresponding properties have been disabled with the generate file value. And finally, their build in the model compiler has been fixed to correctly handle undefined variables in make arguments. So we will demo the majority of these improvements today. Apart from that, we've been working on improvements in our TCGS editor. For instance, now their command to re-inherit identical property overrides works correctly for all properties. Previously, it was some bugs for specific properties. And their big thing is that you probably know that Oracle Java, starting the version 11, will not be free anymore. That is why we spent an effort during our sprint to test the OpenJDK version that you see in the slide. And all our tests have been passed, and now we recommend this version to work with instead of Oracle Java. In addition to their main improvements, we've done miscellaneous fixes, improvements, and investigations in the area of their model compiler server support for multi-user development environments. And we have identified 3 points where we want to extend and improve the model compiler server to work more efficiently in terms of their memory usage. Also, one of our main areas of investigations is the build variance deployment strategy. So during this sprint, we continued and finalized some investigations how existing transformation configuration structure can be converted to their structure in a TCGS format with the generic transformation configuration for various targets. And finally, we also made an effort to evaluate a Docker container support in Eclipse Photon, and was thinking about how their RSA-RT build system should be modified to handle their Docker-based builds and deployments. Finally, based on your on your submitted defects, we have improved the usability of their model fix-up plugin, in particular in one of the Wiser pages. So this new version of the model fix-up is now available on our IBM DeveloperWorks wiki. So we still have BERT as an experimental features in this sprint delivery. And so we mainly deliver RSA RT 10.3, which we recommend for your daily work. And take note that it should be installed on top of Eclipse Photon 4.8.0. So do not install it on the latest Eclipse, which is now version 12. Also, you can find their new model fix-up plugin version, as I mentioned, that can be run both with 10.2 and 10.3. And other older versions are in maintenance mode, and the fixes, we will do the fixes based on your requests. So for the 10.2, we have their iFix2 for the sprint 2018.40. That is the latest recommendation for Eclipse Oxygen version of RSA-RT. So I think this is all of their sprint summary. Any questions?